In 1908, the building was completed which houses the current headquarters of the Museum of Zaragoza. It is a neo-Renaissance building, built to house the Spanish-French exposition commemorated that year. Inside, you can enjoy an exciting journey that takes us through their collections to know the material life and the artistic expression of the territory, which since the Middle Ages is known as Aragon. The imprint left by Rome is seen through the Augustus Caesar presentation, the house of the Hispano-Romans, in which, along with a selection of material resources, portraits, deities, guidelines are provided as to what everyday life was like in the Ebro Valley during Roman times. The Fine Arts section combines, in the first rooms, two of the most fertile periods in Aragon, the Gothic and the Renaissance. The Crown of Aragon was one of the great centres of Spanish Gothic painting, where the French, Italian and Flemish influences succeeded in the configuration of the styles. In turn, the Renaissance would account for one of the most successful and brilliant eras of art in this territory, with special emphasis on sculpture. Celebrated artists such as Berruguete, Gaumont, Juan de Juanes or Rolando Moes are represented in the halls of the museum. The painter Francisco de Goya, born in the small Zaragozan town of Fuente Todos, has a strong presence within these walls. We admire the Velazquez-inspired prints, in which he shows his devotion to the master of the Golden Age. The distinguished figure of universal art is represented along with works by his contemporaries and those inspired by his art such as Giacinto and Francisco Bayo. A good selection of portraits allow us to admire his capture of detail and painting technique. The 19th century is represented by prominent personalities such as Francisco Pradilla, Carlos Taiz, Federico Madrazo, and Joaquin Sarella. Along with the portraiture, paintings of history, romance, manners, and realism are exhibited. In the final decades of the 19th century and the early 20th century, regional tendencies make a deep impression among local artists. Juan José Garate and Marín Bagues stand out in this trend. Reference should be made to the Federico Torralba collection of Oriental art, an interesting combination consisting of prints, lacquerware, ceramics and porcelain, which are displayed in an intimate and delicate environment.